bro, for the
I was
right?
living.
Hold on, wait.
No.
You see what your problem is? You think that because I have clout, everyone wants me for clout. However, for you, that's true. For me, it's not. I actually have game, bro, right? That being said, hold on. That being said, right, bro? My honest to God truth body count, bro. No cap. You ready for it? It's over 1,000.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Nonstop XP. Hope you all are doing good. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about the fact that fame and success does not necessarily make you a smart person. And we are mainly going to be talking about Mr. Fresh Prince, CEO from the Fresh and Fit podcast, just digging that hole much deeper for himself than it already was. He kind of comes off as that one kid who hasn't had sex yet, and like when confronted he lies and he says, oh, I've already slept with like 3 girls in one night at a mansion. And because everyone heard the lie, he just doubles down and goes with it for the rest of his life, not caring that everyone has already labeled him this guy that lies for no fucking reason at this point.
I'm at his magic party, right? There's like 40 girls and like 5 guys.
It's gotten so bad that the fans of the podcast clown him regularly about this shit. So what I want to do is focus on this new situation he dug himself in.
You said something on like last show when I was on.
Mhm.
It was a little bit alarming.
I have to be careful what they want me for. That being said, this shorty
That
here, bro.
girl-
Listen. That shorty there, bro, wants me for me, 100%.
Now, here's the thing that really bugs me with guys like this, right? These are the same types of guys that would preach about all women being hoes, or especially Miami girls, because that's pretty much where they're located. And let's be honest, a lot of Miami girls are pretty much opportunistic hoes. That's fair to say. It's just the fucked up thing is that when he's obviously with someone who seems very opportunistic, he suddenly has 1,000,001 excuses for that person. And that's one of the things that just fucking irritates me.
Why do you think she's interested in you?
Ask her.
I was gonna say, can I answer this?
Of course.
I feel like the first
Merch
day that I met you, having that genuine conversation on the boat, like
on a yacht.
Oh, on the boat. Was it 60 foot long? Was it 85 foot?
I couldn't even
Free
tell
drinks.
you.
One of the main red flags that I need to talk about is the fact that people like this can't ever go into detail about those genuine conversations. They always use words like that to get across the idea that they want you to have in your head. They can't actually put it into words because, let's be honest, they probably didn't talk about anything that genuine. Or, what's even more fucked up is she probably doesn't even remember the fucking conversation. Right? But it is what it is. Bro, you only came out with this guy when he invited you somewhere that implied he has wealth. Right? And that's pretty much what DJ Academics has been trying to say.
You see what your problem is? You think that because I have clout, everyone wants me for clout. However, for you, that's true. For me, it's not. I actually have game, bro, right?
It's the fact that he even tries to turn this into an attack on DJ Academics. He's trying to make it seem like he has clout and he has game, and just as soon as he says it, the girls in the room laugh in his face.
Do I know you?
Do I know you?
How delusional do you have to be? And to be honest with you, I really think that if this guy continues with this level of bullshit, eventually he will be off the podcast. I'm not sure how their entire setup is, if he has any kind of legal bindings to the podcast or anything like that, but I don't know, man. Working with someone like this, bro, I mean, Myron has his fucking issues, obviously, but working with someone like this who is kind of just constantly contradicting himself on a podcast about betterment and shit like that, it just doesn't seem like it's gonna last, bro. I'm not sure, but it just comes off that way to me.
So I appreciate her for that.
Do I know you?
Do I know you?
I do a kegel while it's inside.
I actually have game, bro, right?
Game. Beta bear.
Bro, bro, look at your face, man. You look like you're over the moon for this girl and she doesn't even look remotely interested. Yet still you're the guy that still constantly tries to convince people that you've slept with over 1,000 girls, man. And that shit is just unbelievable. I don't give a fuck if you're the only chocolate brother in a sea of vanilla cookies. None of them are lining up to sleep with you, bro. Like, it just doesn't make sense, right? But it just is what it is. You seem like the guy that you need to constantly lie in order to get the results that you need, and that's probably one of the reasons why you don't have game. Because a lot of women could kind of tell when guys are bullshitting, bruh. And even when I started watching the podcast earlier this year, I could kind of tell that you were the weaker link of the two. Bro, it just, the confidence isn't there. It feels fucking fake. And it just is what it is. This girl is using you and you're just a liar, bro. And that's a horrible combination. Y'all aren't going to last. And I really wish you would just shut the fuck up and start being honest with yourself. Because there ain't no way you can be honest with your viewers if you can't even do that shit for yourself, bro. But it is what it is, so most likely this guy isn't going to change. I personally think that sometime in the future he is no longer going to be on the podcast because it seems like he's always contradicting himself, bro, and it's in the worst fucking ways, because that's like me selling fucking used cars, but I'm convincing you that the newer cars are the better option. It's best you just save a couple $100 more and go buy a brand new one instead of a used one. Like, bro, it doesn't make sense for the business, but it is what it is. Right, that's pretty much all I gotta say on the topic. This dude is just fucking capping constantly, and there's a lot of other clips of him sticking his foot in his mouth, stumbling over his words and shit like that, but I just don't have the time, I don't have the patience, bruh. Right, this dude just needs to get his act together. He just needs to stop lying constantly about his achievements and his body count and stuff like that. And if you're one of those guys that needs to lead with your money in order to get chicks, it's best you embrace that shit instead of pretending you aren't, instead of pretending that you're pulling these types of girls left, right, and center. If this dude was nailing 167 girls a year, how is he just now being with a brand new chick? Like I don't understand, right? He should be having a different chick every week, you understand? So it's just more frustrating than anything else when talking about people like him. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think about Mr. Fresh Prince CEO, if y'all think he's legitimately slept with over 1,000 chicks. Right, and then if you do believe that, explain to me why your dad felt the need to drop you on your head multiple times as a kid. Anyway, go ahead and leave a like on this video if you agreed with what I had to say, and if you dislike the video, feel free to leave a dislike and go fuck yourself. But most importantly, have a great fucking day. Later.